Welcome back to Nessa's Knife Reviews. Today we're going to have a look at the Knife Center exclusive Demko knives AD20.5 in textured titanium. These knives are very similar to all the AD20.5s that came before them, except they've added the titanium scales and they've upgraded the steel from either D2 or AS10A, depending upon where and what run you got, to this CPM 3V. For a little more edge retention. I have a couple of the old ones. I have two of the AS10A versions that I've since upgraded to micarta scales. And the AD20.5 is one of my favorite knives. These originally came with the Grivery scales, and I liked them so much that I upgraded them. These scales, incidentally, if you're interested, are from RGT, and I purchased them through DLT Trading. So back to the Knife Center exclusive versions. Let's get a couple dimensions. You can have them either in the shark's foot or the drop point, clip point blade style. Overall length is right at about 7.5 inches, blade length 3 inches. Looks like sharpened length is right there at 3 inches for this one. Let's take a look at the shark's foot. I think it's a tad shorter. Yeah, it's about 1/8 of an inch shorter. And the same deal on the blade, about 1/8 inch shorter, 2 7/8 inch. Looks like. So for a comparison to something that most people have, or have handled at least, there's a Civivi Elementum. So you can see the 20.5 isn't a huge knife. One of the things that's great about it for EDC is it disappears in your pocket. If you take a look at how thin this thing is. Now I do have titanium scales that I put on my Elementum, which may be a tad thicker than stock, but you can see it's every bit as thin, if not thinner, than the Elementum. Let's get a couple dimensions on the blade stock. 125 thousandths on the blade stock. Handle thickness 0.371. Just for giggles, let's see what the overall. Yeah, 0.446 on this titanium Elementum. If you want to see how these compare to some other cool Demko designs, I'm a big Demko fan. Here's the AD10 from Cold Steel, AD15 Light from Cold Steel, and the big boy, the 4MAX Scout. So you can see these are on the smaller end, but they make excellent EDC choices. Very light. I think they're right there at 4 ounces. You can double check that really quickly. Yep, 4.1 ounces for these. Let's compare them to this micarta version. 3.7, so they're slightly heavier. One other thing to note is the original AD20.5s have inset skeletonized liners. You can just barely see that cut out on that one. And the titanium versions don't have liners at all. The scales are thick and structural in their function. So if for some reason you did want to get one of these and you lost your mind and decided you wanted to change the scales from titanium after paying the premium that it costs to get the titanium, there are no liners to do that. So if you buy titanium, you're stuck with the titanium. And if you guys have looked at these at all, you know that you do pay a premium for the titanium versions. These are, or at least were, I'm not sure if they're still on sale at all anymore, at Knife Center for $3.75 a piece, where you can get the standard Grivery versions I've seen them on sale for as low as 125. So same basic design, a little more upscale with the titanium, but excellent knives. One of my favorite knives right now. So I hope this helped you guys if you're looking at these. If you would, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Thank you very much.